I'm Josh Neiman with Victory Point Games. We are a small independent publisher. We actually manufacture everything in-house in Costa Mesa, California. We build all our cards, we build all of our counters, our maps. Everything is built in-house with the exception of a couple of small things. And I'm here to tell you a bit about I Say Homes. It's actually a second edition of the game. We originally had that out back in 2007. What we've done is we've updated the graphics, also introduced a couple new gameplay elements. I Say Homes is a story-based party game. What you do in the game is you actually play cards that involve a Sherlock Holmes investigation. This is one of our company favorites. It's been around with our company since 2007. Our founder, Alan Emmerich, actually did the design.
I Say Homes is the consulting detective card game, where the players join our intrepid heroes, Holmes and Watson, solving another case. I Say Homes is for 3 to 8 players. Typical case is solved within about 25 to 35 minutes.
And you're either playing as an investigator, or in some cases you might actually be playing as a person aiding the villain, trying to get them to escape. Once the round is done, if you want to, you can call that it, or you can continue on to the campaign play, where you'll actually score victory points for each round and see who has the most at the end of the entire game.
It can end with the arrest of another player, finding a villain in their hand, or it could end with that player having their villain escape.
I Say Homes is a game all about storytelling, it's about mystery, it's about solving the case, and it's about great characters. We have tons of characters in this game, and we're always telling new, exciting stories with them every time you shuffle up and play.
Each case builds a storyline. Card by card, our heroes move, go to locations, encounter characters. Each one affords new opportunities for the next player. You move the story forward, and your opponent picks it up.
You are constantly accusing your friends of being the villain. You're trying to search for clues. You're checking out other players' hands. You are moving cards around from player to player. You're constantly interacting.
The gameplay for I Say Homes is relatively simple in and of itself. You essentially just draw a card and play a card in response to the one that was played previously.
So most players we find learn the game their very first time through. Cards are bright, colorful, they're really simple. There's only a certain number of actions on each card, so you'll get it in a snap.
The game was great. It took me like 5 minutes to register what these cards were, what they did. I just needed the basic rules, and the cards explained the rest of the game behind it.
We are very, very proud of the gameplay itself, but in our old style components, it was not something that people were really going to want to play with. The graphics have been updated by our artist Clark Miller. He has done a wonderful job creating period-appropriate Victorian-style drawings for the characters.
But we chose the classic look to go with, and you get to meet some of the classic characters and new characters that you don't encounter in a lot of Sherlock Holmes stories, but their larger-than-life presence is included in the game.
The biggest thing about I Say Homes is the fact that we wanted to really increase the current cards that we're using to be even better, because that was one of those areas that we felt could really be improved upon.
Card games are a very tactile sensation. You want to have good, high-quality cards that you can shuffle up a bunch of times. So we wanted to make sure that you're going to have the highest quality cards, best components, so that you can keep playing this game over and over again.
There's actually a French company, Arjo Wiggins, that develops a product called Plaper, which is supposed to mimic some of the more expensive ways of making cards.
Now, we've made a leap going to larger counters, laser cutting, all kinds of things over the past few years to improve our components. But Plaper is something new, and I Say Homes will be the first game we have using this new Plaper to improve the quality of our game cards.
I did think the cards definitely felt like they were playable, like I didn't feel like I was gonna break them at any point. They felt really durable.
So, I Say Homes is really one of our favorite games here at Victory Point Games, and we want to be able to give that to you in its best possible final product. And the biggest thing that we can do for that is this Plaper upgrade. And that's really what you're helping us do with this, because whether or not you back the project, we're going to be introducing the game, but it won't have that final component that's really going to make it shine.
We want to keep delivering games to you that are by gamers, for gamers, and really have that small company mentality, but with a big fun factor.
Well, I Say Homes really does help keep us an independent company. We really are the little game company that could. We've always loved this game. It's a great game, and now it's going to look and it's going to feel like a great game that only Victory Point Games could bring you.